Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Dones. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with face paint. That's why I have my hair in this bandana to keep it out of my face. I've actually never played with face paint before, so this will be the first time ever. So I figured I could videotape it and you guys can watch my experience with it. I do have a look in mind. We'll see how it actually turns out. If you guys want to see the final result, then keep on watching. The look I'm going to be going with is a clown look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split it in half, and one side's going to be clown while the other side is done with like makeup and like normal looking. I'm going to be using a reference that I found on Google. I just searched clown makeup or scary clown makeup. I will put a picture right here of what I'm going to be looking at. The face paint I'm going to be using is from it's a brand named Mehron. I just got it from Amazon. You can search it, just like search professional face paint and you'll find it. It's just normal colors, just the basic colors. And it comes with a brush and it also comes with a mirror. I also have the Mehron like setting powder for it and the setting spray. So I'm probably not going to use the setting spray because I have to go to work in a couple hours, so I'm actually going to have to take this off, but I will use the setting powder to kind of see what it does. To start, I'm going to make a barrier between my face and the actual makeup, and I'm going to be using this Organic to Green rose milk. I know it's not like what you're supposed to use, but I don't have anything else, so I'm just using this to make a barrier with. To start with the actual look, I'm going to use a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to mark where I want the like split to be at. And I'm going to just go very lightly. That way I'm not making a thick line. That way I can get rid of it if I need to. I want the majority of my face to be the clown, so I'm going to probably do most of it like just a small space. But the normal look, kind of like that. To get the white on my face, I really don't know the best way to do this. So I'm going to take a really big, thick brush and I'm going to just dip it in the water and use the white that's in this palette. If you don't know anything about face paint, which most people probably do, you just activate it with water. So I have a little bit of water in front of me that I'm going to use. Probably should use a paper towel, but I have a towel, so that'll work. It's a beach towel, so it'll be okay. I'm sure it won't be that big of a deal. I feel like this is going to make a big mess. It's cold. I'm just going to add the white all over because clowns are white. I need to get rid of my eyebrow. I know that people use glue to kind of glue it down and make it flat, but I don't think I have glue, so I think I'm just going to use a white concealer that I have and then hope for the best. I'm going to wipe the face paint that I have on my eyebrow, that way just in case like the concealer doesn't want to stick to the face paint, I'll just have my skin. The concealer I'm going to be using is the Jeffree Star Magic Concealer. It's in the shade 0, so it's just the pure white. Like I said, I don't think this is going to work very well because I didn't glue my eyebrow down, but that's why we're doing this. We're learning. So if nobody else knows, well, now you know. So I have this clear brow gel by Anastasia. We'll see if this works. This is supposed to place your eyebrow. I still don't think this is gonna work. I can always just use my actual eyebrows to make the look. All I'm doing right now is just finishing up with the white and just making sure I have it as even as I can. This person also has a wig on to hide like their hairline, which I'm just trying not to get it in my hair. So maybe one day I can buy a wig once I actually get good at this, and then we can really cover up like my normal face. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the little brush that it came with, and I'm going to start using this to just like outline the little details that I'm going to make. Just going to use the black in this and just start outlining. I think I'm going to start outlining the mouth first and then go from there. I want to make the mouth the main part and then everything else around it. It's okay if the lines aren't perfect because the whole inside is just going to be black anyways, and then just detailing it with the white, like, teeth. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the little red, like, thing that they have going out. I'm just going to use the red shade, and I'm going to use the same brush after I wiped off the black. Now I'm going to do the red nose. Next, what I'm going to do is fix my eyebrow. Like I said, since it's still my actual eyebrow showing, I'm just going to use that one. I'm going to dip back into the black, and then I'm just going to kind of, I don't really know what you would call it, make it a little bit more dramatic, I guess. I'm going to put a little brown into it too. Since I'm done with all the kind of detailing, I'm going to fill in my mouth. I'm going to go back in and see if I can use this and use it to make everything darker. To continue, I'm going to start putting the teeth in. I think I'm going to start with the bottom row because I think that's the easier one. I am using the same brush after I cleaned it off. Now that I am done with the teeth, I'm going to go back in and outline the black with the red. That way it kind of looks more like a mouth. And it's okay if it mixes with the black because I don't want it to be a bright red. So I want it to kind of blend in with the black. To continue, I'm actually going to start adding detail to it. I'm going to start using the black, and I'm going to start putting the creases in where, like, I guess a freaky face would wrinkle, especially with a big smile like this. So I'm going to start using that, and then I will probably use a eyeshadow to kind of blend it out to give it a little bit more of a real effect. To continue with the detailing, I'm going to take the James Charles palette in Morphe, and I'm going to use just a really small brush. Just going to continue shading in the black and shadows and stuff. And I'm just going to be using the black shade in the James Charles palette. I don't know the name. It is Spooky. Yeah, that's accurate. I'm going to start with my eye. And what's left on the brush, I'm going to take next to the lines that I made, blend those out a little bit with dark. I'm just going to keep blending until I get the effect that I want. try to make some, like, I guess it's not gonna look like fake blood, but like drips of it. Now I'm going to create the look on this side. I'm probably just going to do something basic. I'm not going to do anything super extravagant. I'm going to wipe off where that line was kind of blurred. The concealer I'm going to use is in the shade C11. It's the Jeffree Star Magic Concealer. Then I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend that out. For contour and bronzer, I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. I'm just going to use this to carve out my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to use some white pencil liner by Maybelline in the shade White Luster. And I'm just going to use this on my lower lash line. Next is mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use Anastasia's Moonchild Glow Kit. And I'm just going to use the shade Star. The blush I'm going to be using is the Morphe blush palette in 8C. I'm going to use the shade Hot, which is this hot pink right here. The last thing I'm going to do, since I feel like this whole side has dried after doing my other side, I'm going to go in with the Mehron setting powder, and I'm going to try this out and see if it kind of sets this look really well. I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab that all over my face. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I also learned that I can make a decent look using face paint. I definitely learned a lot of things doing this for the first time. I learned that I need to work on my shading. I need to work on my shaking hand. One of the main things I know I need to work on with shading is like normal looking creases. These are too dark. I mean, they don't look bad. It just doesn't look natural. I mean, maybe in the eye area, but definitely needs some work. So I learned a little bit. I'm going to take from this and get better at it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time, guys. Thanks.